I should check out his office.
The seams. To beat the light of SSS class talent. His companion also swallowed hard and patted his shoulder, saying, "Be confident. Drop the seams. This is the light of SSS class talent. Look quickly. It's Su-Chen. Everyone." Turned their heads, and sure enough, a line of green appeared on the purple light gate, reading Su-Chen's team. Simple and clear. Everyone recognized at a glance that this was Su-Chen, who had just ranked 11 on the Huanwood talent list yesterday. Wasn't it said that he awakened a lifetime talent? Did I remember wrong? Some players were not very well informed and still didn't know that Su-Chen had switched to a combat profession. You don't know this, but there are a lot of news about Su-Chen online, all criticizing him for wasting his talent. The familiar opening CG was skipped by Su-Chen with a click, and soon he arrived in the waiting cosmic starry sky. His image was like his own reflection, projected in the starry sky. Holding the blade, wearing a gray cloak with his face hidden in the mist, he gave off a mysterious aura. Next to him, his personal attribute panel was displayed. Name: Su-Chen level 8 strength 89 plus 10, constitution 89 plus 10, agility 88 plus 100, spirit 90 plus 10, attack 180 plus 110, defense 200, health 1000, mana 1000, attack speed 10, movement speed 10, talent reading and writing, SSS class, effect, no one is better than you at reading and writing, even the whispers of gods cannot escape your eyes and ears. Equipment 1, Seeker's Grey Robe quality, none, can be upgraded, bonus, all attributes plus 10, follows passive skill enhancement. Equipment 2, Crimson Moonblade quality, silver usage requirement, level 6 bonus, attack power plus 100, agility plus 100 effect, accumulate killing intent value, which can enhance critical hit rate based on the killing intent value, up to a maximum of 60%. Whoa. Class skills 1, the truth is in the hands of a few, passive, skill effect, when the number of allies differs greatly from the number of enemies, all attributes are enhanced. The greater the difference in numbers, the stronger the enhancement. Friendly reminder, the fewer people in the team, the better the effect. Normal skills 1, skill name, your mom's big sun type taunt skill / active mana cost, 100 points, no CD limit, effect description, using this skill can taunt enemies in a group and deal a small amount of damage. 2, skill name, your mom's regular / combo with cleave type passive skill effect description, normal attacks are a double hit on all targets. Depending on the number of enemies, it releases sword energy to deal 2 instances of 20% output damage to the group. It can also deal the same amount of damage to a single target. As Su-Chen's level rose to 8, combined with the equipment bonuses, he had not yet activated the Seeker's passive skill enhancement, and his attribute values were already equivalent to the effect after the first 5-fold increase. In other words, the starting point for the enhancement of his base attributes in this dungeon was from the previous 5-fold state. After a few minutes of waiting, Su-Chen was teleported into the regional dungeon. With a flash of white light, he appeared before a massive black castle. Su-Chen looked up and saw that it was a Central European-style ancient castle shrouded in a black mist in the sky, with a group of bats occasionally flying by, making a squeak sound, creating an extremely eerie atmosphere. The castle's main door was not closed. Instead, it was wide open as if welcoming anyone to visit. Exploration type dungeon. Su-Chen instantly assessed the type of regional dungeon. There are many types of killing dungeons, such as the one he cleared yesterday, the Holly Wasteland, which only required waiting in place for monsters to respawn. There are also exploration type dungeons like the one before him, where the condition for clearing is to defeat the final boss. In a sense, exploration dungeons are more challenging because they involve many unknown risks. Therefore, players generally do not explore dungeons too much, opting instead for the fastest way to directly attack the boss and clear the dungeon. Even if they cannot achieve 100% exploration progress, it doesn't matter, as the rewards for killing the boss are the highest. For Su-Chen, however, it was quite the opposite. Looks like there are a lot of rooms. Let's clear them one by one. He looked at the black castle without panic, but rather with excitement, muttering to himself, let's see how much I can enhance this time. Su-Chen entered through the open door with his blade in hand, and immediately a system prompt sounded in his ears. Ding! You have entered the Pink Castle. Starting exploration progress. Current exploration progress 0%. You call this a Pink Castle? Why not call it Pink Memories? Su-Chen complained in his heart as he looked at the eerie castle before him. However, the monsters did not give him a chance to continue his complaints as a rustling sound of footsteps came from the courtyard. Before long, dozens of pig-headed men sprang out from all directions. They wielded iron clubs, each bearing their chests and sporting fat heads and big ears, looking like they had just woken up. Pig-headed guard quality. Normal monster level 5 attack, 30 defense, 50 health, 500 as a level 5 monster. The pig-headed men had slightly lower attack power compared to the wasteland wolves, but their health and defense were higher. Confirming ally count 1, confirming enemy count 80, passive skill conditions met, all attributes enhanced by 200%. Only 2 times. Su-Chen pouted, not very satisfied with the number of monsters. Oink oink. Wow, look, it's meat. The pig-headed creatures snorted, their large pig noses twitching. When they saw Su-Chen, it was as if they had spotted a delicious piece of fatty meat, and their disgusting mouths dripped with thick saliva pooling on their round bellies. Oink oink oink, but it's too skinny. I want to eat fatty meat. The pig-headed creatures looked disdainfully at Su-Chen's lean figure. Hearing this, Su-Chen shot them a cold glance. You want to eat fatty meat? I want to eat cold mixed pig ears. With that, he unsheathed his katana without hesitation and swung it at the monsters. Your mom's flat / combo and follow-up / effect trigger, and a sharp blood red sword energy surged towards the pig-headed creatures. While these clumsy pig-headed beings were still discussing 108 ways to eat humans, the red sword energy inevitably struck them. Health minus 200, health minus 250. 2 segments of sword damage floated above their heads. Unfortunately, most of the notifications were green with no red critical hits, but even so, after that strike, they were left with only a sliver of health. Oink oink. Ah, it hurts. Me to death. The pig-headed creature's large belly burst open from the sword energy, spilling out disgusting internal organs. Su-Chen looked at them with disdain, slowly raised his katana, and struck again. As the red sword energy flew out once more, the remaining pig-headed creatures exploded, turning into black smoke that dispersed into the air, while a few white items fell to the ground with a clatter. Ding. Experience. Plus 20. Ding. Experience plus 20. Su-Chen effortlessly slaughtered 80 pig-headed creatures without moving an inch. This skill was indeed as useful as he had imagined. Su-Chen looked at the spoils of battle with satisfaction. Your mom's flat / combo and follow-up / was simply a monster-clearing divine skill. Defeating 80 monsters dropped 5 pieces of white gear plus 1,600 experience points. This amount of experience was not enough for Su-Chen to level up to level 9. The leveling system in the killing game was similar to that of ordinary online games, with increasing difficulty. The experience required for each level was several times that of the previous one. If players wanted to level up quickly, they had to frequently run dungeons and grind monsters. Su-Chen picked up the white gear on the ground and found found that aside from a pair of knee pads, there was nothing useful. Adhering to the spirit of not wasting, he tossed the remaining equipment into his backpack. White gear wasn't worth much. In the real world, a piece could cost anywhere from 100 to several hundred yuan, and if recycled by the system, it might only be worth a few copper coins. After stowing away the gear, he continued toward the castle. The pink castle had only one main building, and the route wasn't complicated. Su Chen walked along the path in the courtyard and entered the main building. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Damn, how many waves of people are there? Can't the bats get some sleep? The door swung open. The swarm of startled black bats flew out, chattering away, and then the door slammed shut behind them. Su Chen turned to take a look and found that the door was marked as indestructible, meaning he had to clear the level to exit. Turning back, the first floor was a spacious hall with a staircase on the right leading to the upper levels, surrounded by a multitude of gargoyles still sleeping. The entire building was hollow in the middle. He looked up and counted the floors. There were 10 in total. That meant there would be 10 waves of monsters. Just then, a familiar notification sounded in Su Chen's ear. Ding. Detected an increase of 400 enemies. Total count 500. Passive skill amplification increased to 500%. That's more like it. Su Chen felt his attributes surge. A smile spreading across his face. Gargoyle quality. Normal. Monster level. 6 attack, 50 defense, 80 health, 800 traits, petrification when petrified, defense and defense increased by 20%. Although the gargoyle's attributes are higher than those of the pig-headed. Man, they are not as exaggerated as Su Chen's overall attribute boost. Alright, let's chop some monsters. Su Chen's gaze sharpened slightly, and the ordinary-looking blood moon blade slashed forward. Wow. He muttered, your mom, a regular slash combo, die for me. Bang, bang, bang. The red sword energy, lacking any martial ethics, directly struck the sleeping gargoyles, their petrified shells shattering like fragile paper. Health minus 400. Health minus 444. Hundreds of gargoyles perished without a single cry, vanishing under the 2 waves of red sword energy, turning into Su Chen's experience points. All done. Su Chen rested there, blade on his shoulder, and was about to head towards the stairs to the second floor when a sudden gust of wind rushed past his ear. He instinctively turned his head, only to see a massive gargoyle gradually revealing itself from the dark corner of the wall. Its deep and chilling voice echoing, hiss, 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 hiss. For the queen, eliminate all intruders. Su Chen's pupils
He was
constricted.
keeping tabs on Wilson Fisk, too.
Gargoyle. Race, undead quality,
Trying to
elite boss
predict when
gender,
he'd
male level,
fall.
10 strength, 400, constitution 400, agility 500, spirit 120 attack power, 900 defense, 800 health, 4000 magic, 1200 skills. The Gravekeeper gargoyle is an enlarged version of the gargoyle, 5 times the size of a normal one, with significantly enhanced attributes. Compared to the previous Hell Roar, its 3-dimensional attributes are slightly lacking, but its spirit is a bit higher. Encountering a boss on the first floor, Su Chen's eyes flashed with surprise. Although he was somewhat prepared, this situation slightly exceeded his expectations. Fortunately, after amplification, his attributes were comprehensively superior to the opponents, and with your mom's regular slash combo, even an epic boss might not stand a chance. He was completely unafraid of such a normal elite boss. But before that, Su Chen smirked, took out a pre-prepared loudspeaker from his backpack, and pressed the switch. Good son, your daddy is here. Good son, your daddy is here. Good son, your daddy is here. The pre-recorded loudspeaker, combined with the activation of the taunt skill, broadcasted 3 times in a row. Gravekeeper gargoyle, anger plus 100. Hiss, 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 foolish human, you will pay for your actions. The Gravekeeper gargoyle roared angrily and then charged straight at Su Chen from the corner of the wall. Su Chen casually hung the loudspeaker on his belt, thrusting the blood moon blade forward. 2 waves of red sword energy overlapped and collided with the gargoyle. Bang! With a tremendous sound, dust was kicked up from the ground. Health minus 1. The gargoyle's charge was forcibly halted by the sword energy, and the layer of gray rock on its body fell off like crumbling wall plaster, revealing its true form, a massive wolf-shaped bat. Its claws were sharp and pointed, its ears long and sharp, covered in black fur, and its wings spread wide enough to nearly cover half of the first floor hall, looking ferocious and terrifying. The only contrasting feature was its eyes filled with pink. His roar. Damn it, my clothes are gone. It cursed angrily. Hiss, hiss. His roar. That was my accumulated dead skin for hundreds of years. Damn it. Su Chen looked at it with a strange expression. Ever since awakening the talent of read and write, he could always hear monsters saying odd things. Each monster had its own personality, just like humans, however, with both sides holding different positions. A fierce battle was inevitable. The opponent relied on the centuries of dead skin accumulated on its body to block Su Chen's basic attack. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Human, I don't believe you can keep dealing that kind of damage. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Oh, watch me take your life while you're down. Woohoo. The Gravekeeper gargoyle quickly flapped its wings, letting out a long hull towards the sky, and charged at Su Chen once more. Su Chen, expressionless, tugged at the corner of his mouth. Here we go. He then unleashed a basic attack, sending out 2 waves of red sword energy. Whoosh, whoosh, bang. The pair of wings on the gargoyle's back were directly severed by Su Chen, and its charge abruptly halted, crashing heavily to the ground, then sliding forward due to inertia right at Su Chen's feet. Health minus 800. Health minus 1000. Both damage hits landed on the opponent, causing the gargoyle's health to drop by more than half. It lifted its head from the ground, just in time to see Su Chen looking down at it, a teasing smile playing at the corner of his mouth. Hiss, hiss, hiss. It's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn into a stone ghost for me. As soon as the words left his mouth, the Gravekeeper gargoyle was once again covered by a layer of solid rock. Ding. Detected boss releasing personal skill. Would you like to read and write? Su Chen's eyes lit up as he confirmed. He had been waiting for the opponent to use its personal skill. Otherwise, with a few more basic attacks, he could have easily slain a boss of this caliber. Read and write confirmed. Reading the Gravekeeper gargoyles. Personal skill. The process is expected to take 20 seconds.
Out what Lee's planning
the Gravekeeper
next.
gargoyle on the ground was not sitting idly by. After being petrified, its health was visibly recovering at a rapid pace, and its defense value skyrocketed by 3 times. However, after petrification, it did not move, maintaining an awkward fallen position on the ground. Su Chen did not rush to finish it off. He patiently waited for the skill waiting to complete, also curious to see how much the opponent's health could recover. 30 seconds later, the clock for completion echoed in his mind. He quickly checked the acquired skill. Skill name, petrification type, active cost, 200 mana, 600 seconds. Effect description, automatically petrifies after releasing the skill. Under petrification, defense value increases by 300%, health increases by 300%, recovers 3% health per second. Upon effect, all status enhancements become invalid. Recovering 3% health per second? Doesn't that mean it has a built-in healing priest? A smile spread across Su Chen. Hey, although this skill was not an active attack skill, its practical effect was no less than a B-level talent, even approaching an A-level talent. With this skill, there was no need to worry about recovery issues. In the dungeon, more than 30 seconds was enough to fully recover health, although being petrified meant it couldn't move. There was a certain risk, but it also increased defense. Just like the gargoyle at this moment, although its health had fully recovered, it showed no intention of. Su Chen squinted, roughly understanding the opponent's plan. The gargoyle wanted to rely on the passively increased health and defense to withstand Su Chen's attacks, thereby consuming his stamina and mana. If Su Chen's attacks couldn't slay the gargoyle in this state, it would ultimately be the gargoyle that emerged victorious. You beat my
How do I
skill.
get
It
out of
consumes a
here?
lot of mana, huh? Su-chan chuckled. Then let me show you what a real basic attack combo looks like. He raised his crimson greatsword high and swung it down with force, and in the next second, countless red sword energies illuminated the entire dimly lit hall. 1 minute later, the Gravekeeper gargoyle could no longer withstand the bombardment of the red sword energy, exploding into countless stone fragments under Su-chan's blade, then dissipating into black smoke amidst the dust. Ding. Defeated elite boss Gravekeeper gargoyle. Current total
Lee.
progress is 10%. Ding. Experience plus
I
2,000.
thought
Ding.
you were out
Your
of
total
town.
damage dealt in the kill is
You find
detected
what
to be
you were looking
100%. Completing the final blow grants an additional
Martin,
20% experience
you're
points.
back.
Experience points plus 400. With the system's prompt, Su-chan's level smoothly rose
And
from
heading
level 8
off
to level
again
9,
shortly,
and
I'm
his
afraid.
attributes
Just
surged
needed
once
a few
again.
things
He
from
wiped the
my
sweat from his
office.
forehead
You
and
must
looked at
have
the
heard about
silver-colored
City
equipment that had
Hall.
dropped on the ground, letting out a long sigh of relief.
Yes.
To be honest, the skills of the gargoyle were really
Tragic.
quite tricky. Although
Peter
it couldn't
was
attack others,
there.
its
He
defense
was
was
very
simply too high.
lucky.
Plus, it restored 3% of its health every second.
an
If the
Osborne
damage dealt
relic.
didn't exceed 3% of its health, it would
Didn't know
infinitely
you were a
recover,
fan.
always remaining at full health. This was the most troublesome aspect of that skill. But unfortunately,
Well,
the gargoyle had chosen
what
the wrong
matters
opponent.
is
Su-chan's skills
we're
not only
both
consumed no
safe.
mana, but
Amen.
were also passive abilities from basic attacks.
The
with
bombers
hardly
are
any
still
cost
out
aside
there.
from a bit of stamina. Choosing to passively take hits was akin to a slow death.
Who
In
knows
the
what
fields
they
of
plan
Jintian Town,
next?
the purple light gate of
Think you
the
or
original
may
dungeon
have
had scorched the
anything to
surrounding
worry
rice
about.
paddies.
As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Wait!
Captain Watanabe.
Finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Dinner? What should I cook? Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like, now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. See you right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by, just for a minute. The demons are getting bold. But it was fun.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
Demons are firing on TCP Bravo. Need backup.
Nice.
The masked terrorists have taken a bus hostage. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Too many bullets flying over there. Time for my special brand of conflict resolution.
To tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but...
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
Inside respect them. Sure, but I'm not just talking about this. Should have been a dental technician.
Echo Manor's dark. Someone check it out. Copy. Heading over there.
I saw something. Where? Imagination's acting up.
He's gone. It's gotta be Spider-Man. Go alert.
Hey! Spider-Man's here! He's here! Upward! Get him! We can't let him win! I'll enjoy this! Keep him on the ground!
You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
Press that! On! Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down! Don't even think about doing that to me! Enough! You're done now! You're gonna have a bad day! He got Davey! can't take us all!
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends!
You're gonna have a bad day! Chew on this! Heads up!
Spider-Man, I checked records, and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Get down here and fight like a man! Spread out! Keep him on the ground! I'll teach you some respect! This'll wrap things up. Stay down! So am I. I'll get him for you. You got Davey!
Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk isn't here! You could have just bailed!
I can't punch him if he's in the air! Hold still! He's beating him! You don't mess with the Kingpin and live! You still got this! Ouch! That was painful! Whoever shut...
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
I'm in an ass-kicking mood! Heads up! He's airborne! The hell was that? Can't stay up there forever!
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Not long ago, the demons committed another heinous act of terrorism when they took a tour bus and all of its occupants hostage. We have one of those occupants here with us now, a Mrs. Edna Packer of Edina, Minnesota. What happened, ma'am?
Well, these horrible men in masks came on board with guns and held us all hostage. I thought I'd never see my kids again. And then the police saved us, and Spider-Man, of course. He was so brave.
Mrs. Packer, I am so glad you're safe. And also, that I can enlighten you about Spider-Man. You're from out of town, so you don't know what a menace he is.
But he saved me and my husband.
But look at the big picture. Do you have these kind of crimes in Edina?
Oh, certainly not.
And do you have Spider-Man in it?
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
We really need to get better. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that?
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. No expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls. Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
开火！如果我们干掉蜘蛛侠，就能粉碎这座城市的士气。全部留给我一招！都闪开！你挡不住我们！他们停车！打他！ 全部留情！把他拿下来！快散开！
A look of appreciation on the Sable guys is all the reward I need. Or is that constipation?
Get a team over there. I won't leave too much time.
Sleep it off. Hi! We can fight, or, hear me out, we could barbecue.
别让他成功！
Whew, getting brisk out here. Better go in. And without further ado... MJ, I'm at location number 2. Can you believe these demons wear their masks just like walking around? Must make for confusing staff meetings.
I'll try to figure out their operation while you throw a wrench into it.
变多时，
我担心老大压力太大，但是还是照常指挥。
当然，在他这个力量。 为什么老板那么讨厌奥斯本？奥斯本威胁了他，我们只要知道支点就死。我听见声音，在调查。我累了，要换班了吗？不对，怎么回事？有人在那儿吗？有其他人？蜘蛛卵，快点！好像有人紧着。我跟蜘蛛侠，把他打下来！你等着瞧吧！中两特包抄他！没有投降！我是花花架！我们得拖延他。
Oh, hey! You must be the JV team! Time for a shift change, huh? Good, because these other guys, not impressive.
Peter, that place is supposed to be a bespoke furniture manufacturer.
From what I can see, it's more like illegal weapons. And this might come as a shock, but I don't think they're really bespoke.
The hipster assassins are gonna be so disappointed.
It's not that I'm not glad to see more of you. It's... Oh, no, wait! It is that I'm not glad to see more of you. More demons. I don't suppose we could settle this with some fruit pies. MJ, call the police. I've got the place secured.
Nice job. Anytime we can get guns off the street, it's a win.
Hey, MJ.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
Tenderloin. What's your status?
APC Oscar under fire. It's the demons.
I got an interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't?
Literally didn't see that coming. Need to find a way to stop the demons for good. Just backing you up, sport.
This is Stable Control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston.
Taking heavy fire from demons at Checkpoint Delta.
Peter! You are not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you